Alright. Call Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Ruach HaKodesh. Alright, man, that's who this world ignorantly calls God in Jesus Christ and enter Paleo Hebrew tongue. You know, first and foremost, I like to give double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, and are truly the overseers of Israel today, right? I also like to give a big shout out to the Ak Kazak, who also teach under out here in Greenville, South Carolina, the head of the Men of Israel camp, who I'm also a part of, right? I also like to give a shout out to you, Akim, across the four corners of the earth, that's out here pushing and teaching this truth and sincerity. You know, the 100% truth first and foremost, right? All right, and I also like to give a shout out to you, Akwaf, that be you sisters, you know, to the ones who truly believe and take heed and abide by the law, statutes, and commandments in these end times, man. To y'all that say shalom. All right, it's the Akdabak coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah once again. You know, with another exhortation and lesson. More so, you know, hey, you can say a lesson for this one. Really, I started watching the Leave. It's on Netflix. The Leave the World Behind movie. On Netflix, I started watching it last night, fell asleep on it though, so I'm gonna finish it today. But I was really just wanting to harp on the, and I've been noticing, you know, a lot of brothers as well have been posting videos as far as this topic, and it was like, it's crazy through the spirit that I didn't even know the movie had came out. You know, my rib had seen it and was like, you know, she was talking to me about it at first. I was like, wait a minute, hold on, that sounds like the Day of Wrath, or that sounds like something leading up to the Day of Wrath. Let me watch it. Come to find out, this is a big topic right now, you know. But as far as the first beginning of the video that I seen, I was understanding how, you know, at the beginning part, I think the mom, she went to the grocery store after they got to this little vacation house or whatnot. And she went to the grocery store, right? And if you notice in that scene of the grocery store, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. There's definitely something I'm definitely gonna go back and finish tonight. But if you haven't seen it, there's Leave the World Behind on Netflix, man. Definitely go watch that. And then, you know, it's a lot of spiritual stuff in there, man. Like, you had some, like the mom went to the grocery store, all acting like all good is green. You know, then you got another man a couple cars down from her that's storing up waters. He had buckets of like little food things that you can, I guess, store food. He had like he put it all on the back of a truck. All this stuff he was loading up. Boom, he had probably like 4 or 5 cases of water, putting it up there. And he has like some buckets in the back of his truck and all types of stuff. And the first thing that came to my mind spiritually was, man, you have some that know what's really going on, who's watching those signs and who's paying attention to what's going on out here in the world, you know, all across the whole world, right? And then you got the ones who are still blinded, the ones who act like, oh, all good is great, good is green, we're gonna be here another 50 years, you know, like that mom, you know, buying groceries, not even storing up, not even paying attention to really what's going on out here, not even doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? They was on a vacation, right? Right? They were on a vacation, you know? They didn't know nothing that was going on. You could tell. She was putting her groceries in her trunk. She putting her regular groceries. She's gonna go cook dinner for the family. But the man couple cars down from her, he was in the truck. He was loading up. He was stocking up. You know what I'm saying? Because you could tell spiritually, that's far as like the men of the Lord out here. You know, the like-minded brethren like myself. You know, who's out here, you know, paying attention, watching the signs, understanding, you know, this is finna happen. It's prophesied in the Bible. We know it's gonna come to pass sooner or later. You know, so it's good to, you know, probably, you know, put a couple extra cases. You know, put a little something here, there, probably get a couple lighters, probably, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know, just to really kind of prepare, you know, physically and also spiritually as well. You know, we gotta make sure we in the faith. Got to make sure we're strong in the faith. Got to make sure we're, I pray to the Lord all the time, to continue to make me stronger, to be able to endure, hardships and anything that's going to come to pass, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? So you could tell just off that one scene spiritually who was who, what was what. You see what I'm saying? Now, once again, I ain't get too far in the movie, so I don't know. I don't really know too much more. But then what was crazy, though, is while the mom was getting her groceries, she got her groceries. She was, acting like all good was green. The man was storing up, right? So he just had stored up at the grocery store in the daytime. Nighttime comes. This is the part I got to. Nighttime comes, right? And, Jake and Zion come up to the door, and they said it's a blackout. Internet was, what is it called, that EMP or something like that they had been planning on years, probably like 2 years ago, that'll cut off all, cellular, the internet, basically. It'll basically cut it all off, right? And the man came and said it's a complete blackout. So we came to our house, for the blackout, to be, safe or whatever, right? And that's as far as I got. So I'm not necessarily gonna speak on as far as the movie anymore. That's as far as I got. I ain't really get too far, I fell asleep. But you can tell that once again, that man that was storing up food in the daytime, then at nighttime, it was a blackout. Everything was out. They said, the man, dang, it was one part that they had said in the movie that I am trying to remember. Basically, when the dad and the daughter, I guess, came back to their house where that family was staying, they said it's complete blackout. Oh, that's what it was. The Zion daughter, when she went in the next room, she went trying to turn on TV, and you seen everything. It kind of made the purge noise. That's what it was. It kind of made the purge sound. You know what I'm saying? That sound like that. And on the TV, you could see that. Okay, yeah, it really is a blackout. It's over with, right? And all of that, basically everything what I'm talking about, the privacy I've been out here talking about for a minute, man. And then again, let me say this too. The executive producers were Barack and Michelle Obama. Ain't that funny? And I just seen I just went on social media to kind of get, look into it a little bit more about the movie. And I seen somebody that was saying, the director of it, he was saying there was specific notes and points that Barack actually told the director that he needs to put in it, right? Because Barack and Michelle are the executive producers of the movie, Leave This World Behind, right? And he put specific points. He said, I want these specific things. I guess he came up to him and was like, with a list or whatever, was like, hey, I need these specific things in there. Put these in there. And the director did that, right? Mind you, it's crazy how the former president, Barack, right? And Michelle are the executive producers of this movie, man. It's gonna be some truth in this movie, right? Already, you should think that already off rip. When I seen that, I said, "Oh yeah, I gotta watch this." Barack and Michelle, executive producers of a movie called Leave This World Behind, and that was the former president of this wicked ass place. I said, "Oh yeah," right? But thinking spiritually about it, it's a very spiritual movie, and this is literally what myself and the like-minded brethren out here have been talking about. These times are going to come to pass. This is a part of Jacob's trouble that's going to come to pass. It's going to come to pass to where it is going to be a blackout. All the internet is going to be cut. What you going to do? Did you store up a little bit? Did you get you a little something? What? We've been talking about this, man. Literally. We've been talking about this for years and years and years and years and years, man. And they're not doing nothing but putting it in your face. But people are continuing to just look at it, and that was just a good movie. Let me go back to my regular day. You know what I'm saying? And that's and what is that? You know, blessed is he that watches. I believe that's in Revelations actually. It says the Lord, roughly paraphrasing, the Lord coming as a thief in the night. Blessed is he that watches and keeps his garment, lest he walk naked and see his shame. Bro, they're putting the shit in y'all face now, man. It's more evident. The Lord is not doing nothing. After this movie, the Lord is not doing nothing but continuing to show, like, what he has his prophets out here saying is true. This shit is going to come to pass, man. This is a part of Jacob's trouble that we need to be preparing for, man. We're not preparing for no reason. We understand, according to the scriptures, the elect is going to be scarcely saved. The elect are going to be scared. So you know it's going to be some crazy times. When that blackout comes or whenever it does, and I seen somebody else that, I'm not going to put no time on it. I don't know. Whenever the Lord allowed it to happen, it's going to happen. Put it like that, right? But whenever it does come to pass, man, it's going to be crazy times. And if brothers are not built up in this faith, man, if brothers are not built up in this faith, man, if you ain't been, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough, man. That is gonna be tough because we're about to come into some times we ain't seen before, man. Not in this generation, let me say. Nah, we ain't seen before. Let me just say it like that. We ain't seen before, man. So I'm really making a video telling brothers, man, brothers better be praying. Brothers be fasting and praying, trying to stay locked in with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because, man, these times are coming, man. And the industry, the Lord has the industry putting it in y'all face, you know. But y'all keep looking at it as, oh, it's just another good movie. But y'all are not looking at the truth behind the movie. It's the executive producers is the former president, and he went to the director with a list talking about these specific points need to get put in this movie. It's some truth behind it. And if you think about it, a while ago, I think it was like last year or 2 years ago, maybe, don't quote me, but even Joe Biden was like, it's going to be a dark winter. You know, it's going to be a dark winter. Things is going to happen, just that and the third. Woo, woo, woo. I'm not saying, once again, I'm not saying that's now. I'm not saying this next year. I don't know. But what we need to be doing is preparing for it, bro. Now don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, when I say prepare for it, I'm talking about with Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We need to be locked in here. Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is the only way we're going to get through. I'm not talking about some going out here stacking up hella food and doing all this, that, and the third. I'm not saying that. Do not twist my words. What I'm saying is, man, we need to be locked in with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Because that's how we're going to make it through. Now, I'm not saying, once again, go stupid and getting all this food and getting all these drinks and all this, that, and the third. I'm not saying that, bro. That's too much. You're not truly going to be relying on your Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because you're going to be like, oh, I already, you know what I'm saying? And then again, if you do go and stack up on all this food, all this water, the Lord can have you pushed out of that house, or where you got to leave the house, and and the brethren of the elect come in that house. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably not even for you if you do that. But what I'm saying is, me personally, I'm just getting a little couple stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I'm leaning on Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. I'm praying. I'm trying to stay locked in with Yahweh Shem Yahushua for the time that's coming to pass. And the like-minded brethren should do the same as well, man. Like-minded brethren should be doing the same as well, man. This is not a time to be slothful. This is not a time. The times that we're coming in are not times to be slothful, not times to be slack, not times to be on bullshit, not time to be locked in, man. You really got to be in the faith. You really got to really rely on Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You see what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real. These are not times to be bullshit, man. Times are really about to get serious. When this happens, what the fuck are y'all gonna do? Not shit. Y'all don't want to believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's the only way you're gonna make it through, bruh. Storing up on all this food, storing up on all this water, bruh. Bruh, the Lord probably had to push you out that house to where somebody someone of the elect will run into that house. You know, and now the Lord, because no matter what, and this is the reason why I'm saying. So okay, for instance, my aunt is already stored up. I'm talking about she got a whole room. It ain't nothing but canned goods and waters and stuff of that nature. She got a whole room in her house just of that. Nothing else. Just of that. I'm talking about got shelves all the way to the roof. Just of that. Right? And then by what I'm saying is, so you ones who truly don't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, I can go do that. But once again, you also gotta think the Lord said my elect shall eat, or ye shall eat. I'm butchering this scripture, Salakia. Basically, his prophets shall eat. Basically, his prophets shall have water, shall eat and drink. Right? And this is what I'm saying. Y'all gonna go stack up on all this stuff. The Lord can have y'all pushed out of that house to where the Lord will bring his prophets. And they stumble upon that house, and now they got a whole bunch of food and water. That could be for the prophets, not even for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But like, the like-minded brethren, bro, we need to be here. We need to be locked in with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Building our faith up. Building our faith up, man. For real. That's where I'm at. I know that's where, you know, a lot of like-minded brethren are at, man. Because these times that we're going to come into, man, we ain't seen them. So, people out here, man, they going to lose their motherfucking minds, man. We've been talking about it. This ain't nothing but a prophecy about to unfold. Whenever it does unfold, we've been talking about it. You know what I'm saying? We've been talking about this, man. It ain't new to, it's not new to us. We've been watching the signs. We've been watching and you know, praying and you know, continuing to stay with Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We've been doing that, man. I know for myself and, you know, like-minded brother, we still need to be doing that. Like continuing on. Don't stop. Because this ain't the time to stop. This ain't the time to be, you know what I'm saying, stumbling and stuff, man. We got to be locked in this faith, man, because if we not, man, these times that we're going to come into, man, they're going to be tough. They're going to be tough, man. They're going to be tough, man. And for you other ones now in this video, I kind of been going back and forth, kind of like I'm having two different conversations, you know, as far as the like-minded brethren and as far as the regular dumb motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So you regular dumb motherfuckers, for y'all, man, y'all can go ahead and store up y'all houses and do this, that, and the third, man. Cause bro, that shit not gonna be nothing but for the prophets any damn way. Really though. But as far as the like-minded brethren, the prophets, man, you know, I would say, man, like even Elder Apostle Hart said, man, just get a little couple things, probably like a book bag or something. You know, have a little things to put in them, you know, so you can be on the go, so you can be able to go. You know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna be like pilgrims, man. We're gonna have to be on the move. We're not gonna be able to sit in one spot and stay in one spot this whole time. No, we're gonna have to be on the move, man. You know what I'm saying? So these are things that we need. These are gonna be essentials. Now I'm not gonna necessarily say it's smart. It's smart to have like just a little few things, man. But really, what we need to have is our faith. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but it's not dumb to have a few things. That's what Elder Apostle Hart was going into, man. I totally agree. You know, it's good to have just a little couple things, man. Put it in a little stuff, a little fit in the book bag or whatever. You know what I'm saying? To where we're gonna have to be on the move. We're gonna have to be on the go. You know what I mean? But man, I just want to come in here and harp on that point, man, and just make a video as far of it, man. Speaking about that, a little bit about that movie. You know, I may come back with another exhortation and lesson, as far as, or another exhortation, and lesson as far as the movie after I finish it. I don't know. We'll see what the Spirit leads me to do, man. But once again, man, these times that these times that are about to come, about what that movie was about, from the few parts that I've seen, bro, those are times that's about to come to pass to this earth, man. I mean, to America, man. These are times that's about to come, man. And if you haven't been paying attention, man, it's on your ass. You know what I'm saying? But the like-minded brethren, hey, man, it's time for us to continue to lock in, man. Continue to build our faith up as strong as we can. Continue to stay locked in with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and on a day-to-day basis, and just do what we gotta do, man. Because these times are coming, and it's not gonna be light. It's not gonna be nothing light, man. For the scriptures to say the elect shall be scarcely saved, bro, that's tough. You know what I mean? But we just need to continue to stay locked in, man. Examining ourselves, man. And trying to, you know what I'm saying? Do what we can, man. You know? But with that, man, I'm gonna go ahead and end it, man. Abba Ratazai was edifying. You brethren and sisters could take from it. Hey, man, and just let y'all know, man, these times are about to come, man, whether you prepare for them or not. These prophecies are about to come. You know, these prophecies are about to come, man. Shalom, shalom, shalom.